too easy job to try and stop Harnwell from this position, and he wasn't quite up to it. We see with Jimmy Downey turning it onto that left foot. Good challenge from Pantelides, and the ball squirting clear of Theoklitos.
Jimmy Downey, such a feature down that right-hand side. He was very patient.
He punches again, and again to good effect. Now it's 2 against 2. Downey's got pace, we know that. Rukovic waits in space in the middle. This
punched out by Valapi. Great purpose and speed from Downey. Great finish from Rukovic. Caps off a wonderful night for him. Great play from Downey. Perth Glory will take all 3.
And Jimmy Downey, we said his matchup with Taj Minikon would be an interesting one, and he provided the headaches in the early stages.
He did. It was his pace causing problems. Early part of the game, it was his play on the right-hand side that was causing Queensland Royal the most problems. Good ball.
And he got on the end of a volley here.
Yeah, it was good work again. It was Downey on the right, looked up, cut his crossed it back to the edge of the box. Good little 1-2 here with Jamie Coyne. And it was Selesky arriving late, timed his run well, just needed to get his knee above the ball. Jimmy Downey again, getting in behind the defence. A good ball in, and the key here is look at the bodies. They've got plenty of bodies. Robinson missed it, but Rizzo was there at the far post, controlled it well.
Still going. Still going as Downey sets it inside for Robinson.
15 for this game. He picked up a slight back injury against Adelaide. Here's Downey. Early ball in. Robinson.
Once again, best work done down the flanks. Jimmy Downey here, early cross, and
if he needs it. Downey's ball. Delightful ball. Brave save from Mock.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Jimmy Downey. And Glenn Moss, he's been busy early on, had to come flying out there. Did a good job. Get both fists to it, but as you said, Perth have come back into it. Jimmy Downey, the success they have had in the last few weeks has come from the flanks.
Ronnie Smith trying to find some answers. Here's Downey. Gets away from Keenan. Gets past the second man, squares it up. How have they missed it?
Instead of lumping the ball long or in panic, they worked it wide to Downey, who used his pace and then self-belief.
On the bench.
Kemp was looking for Caceres, easy for Downey. He's burst straight through them again, Jimmy Downey. Rukovic in the middle. Bertos arriving. Simpson towards Downey. Got the better of Heffernan.
Going to have his hands full today, Dean Heffernan.
Saw Jimmy Downey in space. Early ball towards Harnwell. Read again by Vidmar. Well played Colosimo to keep the attack alive. Better ball by Downey too. Downey putting the moves on Dean Heffernan. Kovacevic with the header. Downey found his captain. Chance falls for Downey. Jimmy Downey finds his captain, Colosimo. Great save again, Matthew Trott.
Jimmy Downey does well here. I spoke about the right decision, the right final ball. He does well.
Just switches it up intelligently to Downey. Well played, Jimmy Downey. The back post is marked.
Crowd encourage Jimmy Downey. Every time he gets the ball, it's a sense that they want him to take his opponent on, use his pace. Has been effective again tonight.
Good stretch from Colosimo to find Downey. Carpe trying to stay onside. Robinson from Harnwell. Robinson's early ball. Trot comes. Good pressure applied by Downey. His clearance not the best. Finds Prentice. Here's Downey. Towards Rukovic. Harnwell can't get there. Nicely played by Robinson to release Downey. Rukovic peeled away. Allowed Downey to run into space. Harnwell again.
Jimmy Downey, who's done to Melbourne what Ahmed Elric did for Wellington last weekend. Matthew Kemp caught upfield, the change in possession. Left the space at left fullback for Jimmy Downey to exploit. Turning onto his left foot, he clips a very nicely floated ball in.
Back as well, here's Downey. While Coyne's off, Perth not willing to commit too many bodies forward. Downey in a standoff. Shows a few tricks. Nice ball too. Harnwell against Pandelides. Bertos.
Point all season, I think, has been great. And moving from right fullback into the centre.
Good work here from Downey. Still going, Downey. He was off balance, and that's a penalty. And it's in the net. It's like a morgue here at the SFS. An absolute stunned silence.
But you have to say Michael Esther was a little bit quick on the uptake with the whistle there. Which is not to say he got the decision wrong, it was the timing of it, because James Robinson, the ball has rolled to him. There's the nudge from 5. I think it's a clear foul.
Minicon and Downey. Going to be quite a duel out there, the two young speedsters.
I can tell you, they're really intent on getting 3 points today. Every time they go forward, they commit as many men forward as possible, Perth.
Jimmy Downey gave Minicon a cold, and he did well to track that down as well. And there wasn't a teammate at the back post, though.
Oh, this is all about the pace of Jimmy Downey. It's a great little 1-2 played. As you said, Rizzo goes down, but Downey makes up for it. And a good ball in, and Selesky arriving late. Just failed to get his knee above the ball and hit the target, but again, evidence of just what the pace of Jimmy Downey can do, the damage he can cause.
Here's Griffin. Tracked down by Jimmy Downey. Rukavica. Out to Jimmy Downey. Good ball too. Ready. There's Jimmy Downey. Could so easily have given Perth the lead. Taking on Zulo, 2 of the youngsters. Well played, Jimmy Downey. Here's Colosimo, the captain. Cutting it. And Jimmy Downey, we said his matchup with Taj Minicon would be an interesting one, and he provided the headaches in the early stages.
He did. It was his pace causing problems. Early part of the game, it was his play on the right-hand side that was causing Queensland Royal the most problem. Jimmy Downey again, getting in behind the defence. A good ball in, and the key here is look at the bodies. They've got plenty of bodies. Robinson missed it, but Rizzo was there at the far post, controlled it well.
Meantime, the layoff from Harnwell, across to the back post. The header's on target. A couple of chances a few weeks ago, but he's trying. Here's Downey. Too quick for Fife. Gets a nudge. Keeps his feet.
And the Glory getting right back into this game. Can Downey deliver? Rukavica's there. Bogart again. Wonderful defending from the right back.
Was quality defending by Bogart. Had to be. This is a good ball by Jimmy Downey. Good early cross. One for Rukavica to attack. As you can see, Vukovic can't come in.
Hasn't been vintage Central Coast so far. Jimmy Downey. That's a good ball in from Downey. Very good ball indeed.
He was to feature in the decisive moment in the first half. Jimmy Downey back to his best. This is one of the reasons why Perth ignited a late season charge last time round, and more of this, and he can do the same this season for Perth. Strangely, no one in purple there to feast off the delivery.
Jets back in round 2. Won't get too many better opportunities than that. This is Jimmy Downey, showing good pace as we know he possesses. Into Scott Bullock, who will try for goal.
That's worth a try. Good work from Downey, who was so impressive last week. Up and down that right-hand flank. He's so quick, the genuine pace.
Now Downey. Again, there's acres of space up ahead of him. The Gympie-born fullback to attack.
Plenty of purpose in their movement. Perth, they were throwing bodies forward. But Downey's pace. Don't be able to dwell too much on that. Downey came back.
Hernandez. Melbourne will push right till the end. Their professionalism won't allow anything else.
Jimmy Downey, such a feature down that right-hand side.